Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. It is Wednesday, December 11th. I think it's going to be nice today. It looks like the weather forecast, this has it as the warmest day of the week. I think we're going to be somewhere between like 50 and 55. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. That gives me a chance to get some last minute things done outside I need to do real quick today. So, last night, Tuesday, the 10th, was a Pittsfield City Council meeting. That was pretty interesting. If many of you aren't up to date on this, we're back to talking about the Berkshire Carousel. It brought back memories of when I first started doing this 10 years ago. I remember those same conversations. So I guess basically to sum it up, the owners or the organization that owns the Berkshire Carousel, that it is now defunct, and it has been, I think, since 2022, located near CVS there, on Center Street, or that cross street. But anyway, right near CVS. So they're offering to give it to the city of Pittsfield as a gift. But there's a lot of stipulations and things that were asked. They wanted a park established, and I can't believe we're back to, talking about a merry-go-round. I hate to say it that way, and I mean no offense to anybody, because, look, I get that a lot of volunteers worked on that. I understand the craftsmanship and the artistry and the passion it takes to make something like that. But maybe that's not everybody's vision. And we've been down this road with the Berkshire Carousel before. But when it comes down to it, it's a merry-go-round. And how is it? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, is there going to be costs involved to operate this? Is it going to be all grant funded? Is the city going to have to come up with land? I mean, I don't know. I don't think this should be that big of a topic. And unless I'm wrong and all of you are that excited about this. But I thought we went down this road before. The coolest thing I thought about where the Berkshire Carousel is now on Center Street is the building. I know a lot of you do know this. Some of you probably don't. But at least the roof of that, and maybe more, came from Ponterral, the camp up at Pontuzic. And I thought it was cool because a lot of the senior class picnics were up there for schools, for either Taconic or PHS. I forget. I think Taconic used it all the time. Maybe PHS too. But that roof, people will recognize that roof from, if you think about it, from back at Ponterral. I thought that was cool, the building itself, and nothing against the carousel, but I've never seen it. I've never personally seen it. I've seen the photos on their website and everything. But that was the big discussion of the city council meeting. And now they're forming a committee to do a feasibility study, or I don't know what's going on. But again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all of you want a merry-go-round. I don't know. And again, I'm not knocking the people who volunteered and did the work. I'm sure from what I saw on the website, the horses on the carousel, I mean, the craftsmanship is tremendous. The talent that it would take to do that in time and effort and money. But is this a city project that's going to benefit the city? How does this not become something that now we got to worry about? Worry about it being vandalized, worry about a lot of stuff that could go with it. I just don't know if Pittsfield's the right place for this. Something like that, a carousel like that, I envision it like on a boardwalk in Atlantic City, or, something like that, like a setting for that. Not trying to create a park and having it be just this carousel. But I picture that really working somewhere where that theme is kind of already there. Some kind of environment like that. But anyway, that was what most of the discussion was about. I do want to get up with Mayor Marchetti on trash. I know I mentioned that in the last one. I haven't reached out to him yet. The studio is still under construction. I've got a little ways to go on that. It's a couple months realistically. I want it to be done sooner, but it's not going to be. So I'm using some of my other studio rooms temporarily so I can at least get some videos out. But anyway, so I am going to reach out to Mayor Marchetti and see if we can do another interview. And I want to talk about some of the things, because when I mentioned garbage in the last video, I did get a few messages from people. Some of them piqued my interest, because I get that, like, they rolled this out, the holidays started. I know people that ordered the extra trash containers. They haven't gotten that yet. And some of them have gotten their second recycling container, but they were told, I've seen this from a few people, 2 or 3, to put their trash out in bags on the side next to the trash container, and that they would take it. And a couple people messaged me, 3 people messaged me saying that they did that, and they did not take the trash. They had to bring it back in, and now they got, more garbage in their garage, which is not a good thing. That can drive in critters, it can stink, it can become a problem. So that, and other people telling me that the trucks, and I know they're leased trucks. I noticed that. They're not Casella trucks yet. Casella, I think, is leasing them from another company, unless they own that other company themselves. But they're white lease trucks, the ones that I have seen. I forget the company name on it. But people are telling me that they've seen some with 96-gallon containers and 64-gallon containers out mixed in with the ones that the city has provided, and they're picking them up. So I thought, I have to see it myself, but I thought the truck was calibrated that it could only pick up one size, and that was odd to me when I heard that, because I've lived in other communities where they pick up multiple sizes, where our trash was 96 and our recycling's containers were, 48 or whatever. And then there was some people with different size trash ones. The arm still reached out as long as it could grab that metal bar on the fitting. So I don't know if this is a different company, a different mechanism that picks those up, and it doesn't work like that. But I have been told by a couple people that they are picking up multiple size, because they have some of the older, bigger, larger ones, 96 and 64 gallon ones, and the truck is picking it up. So I want to verify that, because again, I thought it was calibrated for one size. I thought that was the whole reason people couldn't have an option to choose. So anyway, I'm going to look into that, and I want to ask the mayor about that. I want to see if that's something that maybe that because they have these leased trucks right now, maybe they have a different system in them, and they can, and the ones that they're going to be using permanently can't. I don't know. Or maybe he's going to say, whoever told you that, it's not true. That can't be happening. I checked with Casella. So that's a possibility too. I don't know. So I will reach out to Mayor Marchetti on that. But on this one, before our city council gets all tied up in the merry-go-round debate again, I hate it when they get onto things like this, because they form committees and all sorts of stuff. I'd love to see this kind of effort and attention going into supporting our existing businesses. How can we market them better? What can we do to see that much conversation? You do have Downtown Pittsfield Inc., but outside of the North Street area, you don't really have any promotion for, like, working as a group or a function to promote our other businesses in Pittsfield in that same capacity. So that's why one of the main reasons, I'm bringing back this channel and what I do. That was the whole premise on it anyways, more than the political stuff. But that's where I would love to see more energy going into that, because the key to all our problems in the city is building the economy up, grow that tax base, and if we have the money to do things, we can fix all our problems. So, we should never be putting the cart before the horse. And I'm not saying that's what's happening with this merry-go-round. It's been presented as a gift from the owners of it. I just don't know if Pittsfield, I just don't know if it's the right thing for us. And I know some of the people who are passionate about it would hate to hear that. And because I get it as an artist, what it takes when you're passionate about an art project. But, I'm a drummer and a guitarist. I'd love to see drums in every house in the city, but it's not realistic. Not everyone is going to share your passion. And is it the right fit for the community? I don't know. It hasn't worked so far. So we'll see. I know people don't want taxpayer money spent on it for the most part. I've heard that. So that they don't care what happens, but they don't want to be paying for it through tax dollars. So anyway, comment if you do have something to say on that. I'm open to hearing what people think. That's what I think. So, all right, everyone, listen, that's it for now. The videos are going to be kind of sporadic like this. I'll try to keep some going just until I get the new studio completed. And that's it's a couple of months out, but it's a build from the ground up. I'm building, so I don't ever have to go through the whole thing again with looking for a rental and all that. I figured I'm crazy enough to take that jump. So I love doing this. So then I can continue the vision of growing this into a channel and bringing other people in and having other shows on this. And that's really what I envisioned a long time ago. It just the money end of it. But anyway, that's another conversation. So that's it for now. I will reach out to the mayor. Feel free to comment and take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Maybe next time you see me, I'll have a haircut, or maybe it'll be an inch longer. I don't know. But I'll catch you all in the next few days.